know the crazy thing that happened next. After they chased them away, coincidentally, the police on the 7th, 2 days after, on the 7th, the police went to the prison and brought out Fabo and Bariga again for a new interview. Now this one, now you go bust on the head. So this is the one that everybody is saying that they have confessed that it is Ahmed that sent them. Nigerians, I will want you to pay attention. Please pay attention. Now this one, I wound me pass in everything. So now let's listen.
Hello, you go from Sheriff. So it's okay. When you get the TV, because you come. Because you come. I can't see you. You can't get it. You can't do it. You can't like it.
Now, did you notice something? Fabo, he no get hair again. They don't cut his hair. His hair don't even grow a little. Then Bariga, hair don't they grow for his face. So you see that they've spent time in jail, right? So we continue.
Ahmed Ahmed sọ fún iṣẹ́ Sheriff Ahmed sọ fún lójú lẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìwọ Bariga ìwọ Fabo mascot àti kẹta Ahmed sọ fún kóun fẹ́ kẹ́bọ́n ti báyìí fún.
That's all. This is the end of the investigation. Thank you very much. I am done. Ahmed, Akombi Tajudeen, I am done with your investigation. I've given you what you want. Everything is clear. Did you see what just happened now? This is what we call leading the suspect. Leading the suspect, putting words in his mouth. The previous time that they interviewed these boys, they never mentioned Ahmed. Now, the police are now the one that are asking them, which of you did Ahmed send? Who did Ahmed send to go and kill them? Who did? Listen!
What could have been? Well, see how I some trouble. Body and body. You don't want to tell you.
Did you see how lost they are when they brought up Ahmed issue? Did you see how lost? Who did Ahmed send to go and do the job? Who did Ahmed send to go and kill Sheriff Salami? Bariga was like, what's going on here? Fabo was like, it does not really understand. It's just looking like, what's going on here? Then, immediately, Bariga called a random name. He even stuttered. He said body. Then when he said body, the police that was asking them the question now said, why did he not go? Why did body not go with you to go and unalive Sheriff? Listen.
Bó la bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ fún òun ló wá wá èyí jáde àná ṣé èyí wà lọ fi ṣiṣẹ́ ni kó tó di pé lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn báwo lè ṣe súnmọ́ Ahmed tó báwo lè ṣe súnmọ́ Ahmed tó pé pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ báwo lè ṣe súnmọ́ tó ṣé máa jẹun. So Ahmed ajẹun.
Did you see that? They were now asking them, how close are you to Ahmed? How close are you to Ahmed? Immediately, Bariga asked, which Ahmed are you talking about? The police were now the one that now said, Ahmed from Ajiron. I am done with this investigation. Everything is clear. It is clear, but we continue. It is clear.
Oh, Mama, okay, Lolly. Báwo lè ṣe súnmọ́ tó kúrò ní pé lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn báwo lè ṣe súnmọ́ tó.
Did you hear what he asked him? He said, how close are you to him? You people are going to his house. They are putting words in their mouth. But guess what? Fabo now responded. And Fabo's response finished them more. Do you understand? Listen.
Ahmed àjọ jẹ́ pé kọ́ńtẹ́ pé yíṣù gbogbo jọ́sà olùwàṣẹ́ olùpèsè ká gbogbo jọ́sà olùwàṣẹ́
Did you hear that? Fabo said, the Ahmed we know, the whole youth in the community, they like to go close to him. They like being close to him. Then Bariga now said, the Ahmed that we know, this Ahmed you are talking about, is Ahmed Ajiron, is a peacemaker. You understand? King of settlements is a peacemaker. Then immediately, police now said, you said it was Bode Ahmed gave the job, right? It just moved from when they were talking about Ahmed, then they moved, and then they started again.
Ni Ahmed sọ fún tó wá ń sọ pé tí mo bèrè bí ẹni pé ìgbàgbọ́ yìí súnmọ́ Ahmed ó tà méjì ò sọ fún kan ní direct tó yẹ kó lọ sọ fún Bọ̀dé.
He said, police now told them, as close as you are to Ahmed, why did he not give you the job to kill Sheriff directly? Why did he go and give it to Bode? Now the confession be this. When I say the boys confess, sorry you. Continue.
Báwo lè ṣe súnmọ́ Aláàjì sí nígbà tó dúpẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn báwo lè ṣe súnmọ́ sí ẹ̀ dáhùn yẹn báwo lè ṣe súnmọ́ sí àbí ẹ̀ tí súnmọ́ púpọ̀ báyìí.
Ọ̀gá àti súnmọ́ púpọ̀ but I think close
pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Did you see? He said, how close are you to Alhaji Ahmed before you people went to go and unalive Sheriff? The guy didn't know how to respond. He was now the one that even answered the question for him. And I said, oh, you people were not close to him that time. Immediately, Bariga said, yes. We were not close to him that time. Do you understand? We continue.
So, Bode yẹn close to Mọ̀jẹ̀ yìí lọ. Gbóni Bode wà sí. Jami.
He asked him, where is that Bode that went to go and do the job? Then immediately he said, Bode is in Germany. We continue.
Ní ti lọ Germany. Germany. Ó máa ń ta mọ́tò. Ní Germany. Ó ń ta mọ́tò ní Germany.
Did you see again that it was the police that led him? The police said, he's selling cars in Germany, Abi? Then Bariga said, yes, he's selling cars in Germany. This is what we call leading the suspects. But we continue.
Okay, máa gbọ́ nígbà tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ pa Sheriff. Máa gbọ́ mi o, èlò tí àtò kan nígbà tẹ́ pa Sheriff tán. Tó gbowó. Kékeré tó gbowó. Kékeré tó gbowó. Tẹ́gbẹ́ kó Sheriff ọ́fíìsì. Ẹ̀yẹ ìdìbò láti ṣe kàfẹ́ ìlú. Tó ti ṣe ń bọ̀ wọ́n pé ọ̀gbọ́n bá yẹn fún ìlú ṣe. Ṣọ́ọ̀gbọ̀n fún mi lówó. Ìyá tí bá mi ń gbọ́n sí.
They asked him, they asked Bariga, they said, how much money were you paid? What was your share for unaliving Sheriff? Then Bariga said, I didn't take any money from anywhere. Right? I didn't take any money because this is a cultist clash. And also, Sheriff was the first that shot at me. Sheriff was the first that attacked me first. So it is just payback. We continue. Now you could tell that Fabo was tired. They kept on asking them, how much did they pay you? And then Bariga pushed it to Fabo. Fabo just looked at his face. Fabo just said, 2 million. Then the police asked him, how much? How did you people split the money? And I said, 4 of us. And I told him to list names. And I started listing names.
Sóòtọ́ ló sọ àbúrò.
Nígbà tẹ́ lọ pa Sheriff lọ, èló ní Aláàjì Ahmed Ajiran fún yìí. Èló ló fún yìí.
Èló ta ló gbowó yẹn.
Did you hear that? They now started yelling at them. When you people went to, when Alhaji Ahmed Akambi sent you people to go and unalive Sheriff, how much did he give you? Look at Bariga. Bariga said, 2. Leading the suspect, forcing it on their truth. These people had no clue what they were talking about. But we continue.
Fẹ́yìn mélòó pé ní èyí mélòó. Dárúkọ yẹn.
Mascot. Èdè fọ́ọ̀mù. Títí ẹ̀ wà. Títí ẹ̀ ń kọ́.
Fabo face.
Ti no, so that's not 23. Iṣẹ́ wo ló gbé fún 2024? Iṣẹ́ wo ló gbé fún 2024? Àṣọ tí o bá tí o tí mọ̀ yìí, ó sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ tó ti lọ Germany tó gbé ti Sheriff fún yín ní 2023. Náà ó ti wá mọ̀ yìí sìn ẹ́ ti súnmọ́ ti dán ọmọ ọ̀gá. Iṣẹ́ wo ló wá gbé fún 2024?
Wẹ́n tó wọlé sẹ́nu náà wà lọ́wọ́.
Did you hear that? They told them, the police said, in 2023, you people were not really close to Ahmed like that. Then Ahmed now contracted a guy called Bode to instruct you people to go and unalive Sheriff. But now in 2024, you people are very close to him. And you people are like the favorites of Ahmed. So tell us the job that he gave you in 2024.
Taliwa gbéṣẹ́ tó wọ́n fún yín, Prince.
So they asked them, they said, so who gave you the job to unalive the prince? Then they said, we don't know anything about the murder of the prince. Now, when I don't watch the video, you could compare the first time these people were arrested. You could see how they were the ones talking with their mouths. Police would just ask them their name, ask them a simple question. They would start explaining. This was when they were arrested in January. Fast forward to February now. They brought them out and they started forcing words in their mouths. They were leading the suspect. They were the ones. It was the police that mentioned Ahmed's name. It was the police that was leading them, that was saying all those things and trying to indict that name called Ahmed. You people saw it. Meanwhile, this is the video that these people said that these people had confessed that it was Ahmed that sent them to unalive Sheriff. Can you people see what the Nigerian police are doing? Nigerian police, the people that are in charge of this matter, how much were you paid? How much were you paid? It is clear. It is obvious. How much? The justice system of this country is crazy. There's nobody that they cannot frame. That is why people like us will stand up forever and frown against things like this. Because tomorrow it might be my turn. Tomorrow it can be another. Do you know how many people that they have sacrificed, that they have set up and put in prison because they don't know anything about it? It's not the first time. Sometimes when a big man Pikin commits a crime, they'll go and carry somebody from prison. They'll go swap him. Or they'll carry poor man Pikin, they'll swap him. Bro, this is, look at this. Look at this. Nigerians, look at this. But guess what? It didn't stop there. This interview happened on the 7th, right? It happened on the 7th. Not knowing that these people had a plan. Not knowing that these people had a plan. So they waited, right? They waited after they got this so-called evidence that they fabricated, that the police and some persons fabricated to make sure that they indict this guy called Ahmed. Even though the testimony from these people said otherwise, that it was a cultist clash, they put it in their mouths. So after they've arranged this thing, not knowing that they had a plan, do you know what they did? On the 18th of February, 11 days after this interview, the Lagos State Police Commissioner, Moshood, declared Ahmed wanted, that he was the one that unalived these people. So basically, this was what they were looking for. The CP of Lagos then was Moshood. I've met him before. Now you are an AIG. Oga, this matter no good, oh. This matter no good. I don't want to talk anything about you. But you see this matter, so it will cause problem. Oh. Except if even IG, they're part of this thing. But this thing is clear to the eyes of people. It is very clear, except if IG get hand for this matter. Now this matter will just go like that. But you see this matter, the truth must come out. I have done my findings about declaring somebody wanted. AIG, Moshood, before you declare somebody wanted, you gazette it. When you gazette it, the immigration will know about it. The Interpol will know about it. The police will know about it. Everybody will know about it. But you didn't do that, did you? You didn't. You didn't. That's number one. Number two, before you declare this man wanted, did you invite him to the police station? You never did. This is conspiracy from my own observation, to the best of my knowledge, from what I have. This is conspiracy. It looks like somebody somewhere influential is throwing around some, is making it rain so that this person will take a fall. That is what I'm seeing here. Did you send him an invitation? This case, they have been investigating this case since 2023. The first petition, they called Ahmed to come. They have investigated it in Lagos, in Abuja. They brought it to Lagos. They brought it to Abuja. They brought it to Lagos again. More than 5 places. This man has been attending, even though this guy is not always in Nigeria. So from nowhere, somebody that has been cooperating with the Nigerian police, you declared him wanted immediately. No wonder he said it is because of a land. Now it's making sense. On the 5th of February, you people went to a land. The boys there didn't let you. On the 7th, they went to bring Fabo and Bariga out and started forcing words in their mouth. They never mentioned Ahmed. It was the police that mentioned Ahmed. They forced it in their truth. They even said, Fabo and Bariga said, the Ahmed in Ajiron is a peacemaker. Oh. The Ahmed that we know is a peacemaker. A lot of youth, they like rallying around him. He settles problem. That is the Ahmed that we know. You people still force them to say, he was the one that sent you to go and unalive somebody. The next thing, you declared him wanted. You declared him wanted. It didn't stop there. Do you know what they did? Exactly 2 months later, February, right? This happened in February. March, April. On that same 7th of April, that's Are, Fakorede, and the prince, Babajide Akinloye, they now wrote a petition. They wrote a petition. How they went, I'll put the petition here so that you can read. They wrote a petition. How they went to go and inspect a land that they wanted to sell, and the area boys attacked them and chased them away. Attack, not that they fought with them. That they said, we no go agree, you no go sell them. Right? You know what they did? So they left. So in this petition, they said those people came, they threatened to unalive them, and it was Ahmed that sent them. That it was Ahmed that sent those boys. Not just that. If you go down, this is the craziest part of it all. Look down. They now went on to say it is the same Ahmed and these boys that unalive Sheriff and unalive the prince. The prince that you people said it was Ahmed that unalive. Where is your proof? This same prince, they never did any investigation on him. They never arrested any suspect. First things first, the prince was unalived. The day he was unalive, it was you, Babajide Akinloye, that called him on the phone to come to the palace. Immediately he came out. Korope hit him. He came down. They shot him and they unalived him. Immediately he was deposited at the mortuary. The police did not do autopsy to check the cause of death and to start their investigation. The phone that was with Sheriff, the phone that was with Prince Ademola Akinloye, his phone that would have helped the police for their investigation, that would have helped unravel whoever is involved in the unalive of Prince Ademola Akinloye, his phone, you, Babajide Akinloye, with the evidence I have, you went to the police to collect his phone. That is the only thing that would have led to the arrest of anybody that is involved in the unaliving of Ademola Akinloye, the prince. Rest his soul. Then the same you again is writing petition that it is Ahmed that unalived the prince. Come on! This matter, you go IG place. I say unless if IG get hand for this matter. Unless if IG get hand for this matter. I am not the judge to say Ahmed is innocent. I am not the judge. I am not the judge to say he's guilty. But you see this matter? I bring evidence. Evidence is there. Very dark man brings evidence. You can see the evidence. Any other person that want to counter me, please bring your evidence. So now the video on and talk say they confess and Ahmed send them. Oh my shoe. This is exactly how they put people in prison over what they might not know about. This is how they frame people over what they might not know about. Nigeria, the justice system of this country. This is why people like Very Dark Man will always speak. I'm not saying Ahmed is a righteous man. Do you understand? I'm not saying Ahmed is righteous, but I have a belief. The fact say somebody bad, no mean say they deserve every bad thing where they come to them. The one where they deserve will go to them. You cannot say because you don't like Very Dark Man, or because you don't like Tinubu or Peter Obi or Atiku, you will now say, Tinubu people will now say any evil thing that will happen to Obi, let it happen to Obi. It doesn't work like that. Or any evil thing that will happen to Atiku, let it happen. Or every other person will say Tinubu should just do. No, that's not how it should work. What they deserve is what they should get. But don't pin things like this on people. We will not let you. Anyways, we are going to continue. There's a little bit more. That one will bust everywhere. But this one don't scatter everywhere first. All of them, whether they plan, they go see this one. Then the next one now. I'm done with this investigation. I'm done with my findings. I'm not an investigator. I just did a little research. I'm done with my findings. So Ahmed, the beg where you beg me, say make I help you. I don't do small parts. I go release the rest soon. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, go on down and you go down the hard way. Don't play.